What's up, YouTube? New episode here. So, a couple updates. Just wanting to do a few things. So I mentioned in the last video that we were doing a manual brake kit, and we had talked with Jeremy Rogers. Also, stay tuned. Watch the whole video. I'm going to announce the engine combo at the end, what we went with, the turbo, the power goals, and also subscribe. Please, it's free. It does me a lot of justice. It gives me some motivation to get out here and sweat and video and do all this at one time and do it for you guys. So please, if you haven't yet, subscribe. Like if you like it. If you don't like it, keep going. Y'all bear with me. My allergies shot today, but I'm doing a video, said I would, trying to become more regular. So I'm gonna do an install video on the manual brake kit and walk you through the pros, and hopefully it's a smooth install. Jeremy and them spent a lot of time perfecting this kit, and he's already put it on a couple of trucks. So I'm gonna put it on the truck with the master cylinder. Like I said, I'll put the part number out, and I'll put it in the video, and I'll put it in the description. Should be a pretty simple swap. So let's get started. Ditch, big donut. That, no good. Too heavy, vacuum leak. Excuse the mess, still working here. Got solid motor mounts too, they're on the way. We went with the Elevated Concept. So went with their solid mounts. They work with the Dirty Dingo plates, that's what we have. So back to this. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to probably change brake lines or something. As you can see, I don't need to stop right now, so let's get this done. All right, so all you do, knock these two nuts off right here. Then you disconnect your two brake lines from the bottom, whichever side's the bottom, right here. All right, very simple. Then I disconnected these two from the master cylinder. So two bolts, 4 lines, and this is off. So now let's figure out how to get this off. When you got a big old roll bar and you have to get up here on the other side beside the steering column, and I'm no little dude, so that's going to be a process. I'm not exactly even sure how I'm going to get in there because I can't lay in there. So stay tuned for that one. Now you know how it's got to come out, so let me see how you actually get it out, because that one's going to be fun. Well, I know I look dumb, but I figured it out. You have to pretty much sit in the seat, put your feet in the air, and you can get under here. So if you see, I'm actually sitting like this right here. This is the old unit. If it'll focus, but you got to get it off. And man, you're talking about, I don't know who thought that one through, but it's under there. We're out. It was a lot harder getting out than it was getting in. So let's figure that out. All right, so there's the boot for the push rod for the brake that I pulled off. So I'm assuming there's probably 4 of these. So yet again, with cage problems, let's figure out, I see 2. Is there a 4th one? Yeah, so there's gonna be 4 of them. All right, let's pop those out. Break out the Milwaukee here. All right, the Milwaukee there, it worked on 1. So now, we're gonna see if this works. We got 1 down, 3 to go. Got those 4 bolts. Let me just go ahead and tell you. Chevrolet didn't really think that one through. So either way, loose. And it just pulls right out. That's the part that goes to the brake pedal that locks, as you can see. So let's go check out the new stuff and sit this over to the side. Another thing, while it's off, grab your little degreaser, clean that up, make it look good, man. Don't be lazy. All right, you're probably never gonna pull it off again, hopefully, so do it once. All right, so here is the part number for the master cylinder that you will need. Right there it is, screenshot it, whatever you need. This is the kit from Cunningham Machine Company. Jeremy Rogers and a few of their buddies, they got a company, and I mean, they've produced some quality stuff here and fast shipping. All right guys, so laid everything out for you. Here's the Strange kit, master cylinder, fittings, push rod boot, Cunningham Machine / Jeremy Rogers kit. When he does release these, they probably will come with instructions, but just in case, you got your 4 big bolts. That's going to mount the plate to the firewall, your 4 locking nuts that match, and your 8 washers. Can't miss it. You've got your 2 Allen head bolts, washers, lock nuts, adjustment sleeve, your end for your brake pedal, and this is a jam nut here for the push rod. So if you're looking at this plate, you see the 2 countersunk holes. That is for the Allen heads, okay? The master cylinder is going to mount to this side, and you're going to run these screws through here. So that goes on the firewall. Then you're going to mount your master cylinder like so. So mount your master cylinder first, or you're going to have to take all this back off because you're not going to be able to tighten this. So again, very crucial. Master cylinder mounted first. Countersunk side towards firewall. Other than that, super simple. Doesn't take a rocket scientist. So let's get started. Master cylinder mounted like so. Allen heads in the countersunk part towards the firewall. Master cylinder sitting in there by yourself, like I am a lot of the times. I just use this little brush I just used to clean the firewall. I just shoved it up on there to hold it so that I can get a couple bolts started. So let me get that going. All right, so improvised brush jump. Grab me a little zip, bungee cord. Bungee corded this up here, held this. Using that, I had to use that to hold the nut. So just some advice, if you got 2 people, much easier. 1 person, very hard. But I'm a believer, there's a will, there's a way. So I will put this on by myself. So we got everything started. Snugging it up, that's gonna be the difficult part. So let me figure out how to get a wrench wedged or something to hold that so I can tighten it from the inside. And then other than that, brake pedal adjustment. I did go ahead and stick the push rod in. So prior to putting it in, I put the push rod in, but you can probably do it with or without putting it in first. So let me tighten these up, and then we'll have to figure out these right here. I'm not sure yet. All right, so day 2, back out in the shop. No more allergies. I had some stuff to finish up yesterday, but here we are. We got it on. Let me flip you around. But it's on. Tightening up by yourself is very difficult. So if you've got 2 people, way easier. The only other thing is, as I mentioned, is going from here to here. I can unwind it without kinking it. Worst case, I'll just get a union and do short, like little lines or a braided line or something. But other than that, a super simple install. Everything lined up great. So definitely go check out Cunningham Machine. And those guys, man, they make the steering shaft, the steering shaft upgrade. They do the door bushings. They make some billet parts. They make some really nice stuff. So go check them out, man, and appreciate it. So just wanted to give you a little simple, sweet install video for that. Manual brakes isn't for everyone, but the last thing I want is this big ugly booster and more vacuum lines and all that. And you know, under high pressure systems, it can actually push the line out of the booster, and next thing you know, you got no brakes. So either way, this right here, that's a win-win for me. So as I mentioned, next, we're waiting on motor mounts. Converter shipped yesterday. We got it loosened way up. Circle D hooked us up on that. Motor, they've done a lot, so. All right, so I said stay tuned to the end of the video, and I would give away the engine details. So with that being said, we went to TKM that day, and originally I was gonna build a 408, but I could not find an iron block that wasn't, for one, in good shape, and then for 2, the ones I did find were in good shape for like a 6.0 Gen 4 iron block were just outrageous. I mean, $1,000, $1,500 for just a core. So with that being said, I ended up going with TKM. They had a core there, an aluminum core, and we built a Gen 4 aluminum LS motor. It is we're going to do Darton sleeves, and it's going to be a 427. So finally, I mean, that's why I said it's kind of like a dream motor, man, to have a 427. Sure, an iron block's stronger, but the truck's heavy, and shedding that weight is going to be great. Plus, I mean, the sleeves are strong. The block's going to be our weakest point. So we had them half fill the block so that I can still street the truck, and I hope to make it to maybe a drag and drive event one day. But that'll be the motor, I think. I mean, it's going to make plenty of power. I mean, 15 plus, and I'm going to run a forced inductions, another turbo. I'm going to do a 94 or 98 millimeter. That's the details on the engine. We're running their heads, TKM heads, black sheep cam, half fill block, Darton sleeves, 427. So should be nice, should be good. Circle D's already got our converter sent back. It's on the way. I got to put a dump valve on the trans still, so just a couple small things. But either way, this video was mainly for the full manual brake kit conversion. Like I said, super simple, super easy. A little more difficult by yourself, but definitely doable. But thanks for watching. 2 or 3 more weeks maybe, should have the engine, 4 at most. Other than that, I'll be liking turbo.
and we'll be back together. So appreciate all the support. I hope that, you know, we can bring more people on board. And we're getting close, man. Come on, I need y'all to subscribe. It doesn't cost you a dime. Even if you don't, just go click it, and that just gives me some more motivation to get out here. I know working on stuff isn't as interesting as all these other guys that's got the cool drag racing videos, but we tried and we blew up, so we'll be back.